cookie commencements, diabetes and duct tape, and student cinematics. All this and more as the Stafford Weekly News starts now. Welcome to the Friday, December 8th edition of the Stafford Weekly News. I'm Randall Williams. Do you like cookies? Everybody likes cookies, right? Well, Stafford has a new place to get warm, out-of-the-oven cookies. It's in the Grid, and Sean Pettit was there because he likes cookies.
Stafford Tips Treats grand opening. This is our 21st Houston store, and we recently opened earlier this month, and we had our grand opening celebration today. We were selling tickets for $5. We had a local charity that we partnered with. Gigi's Playhouse was here. They joined us at the event today. They are amazing, super sweet people.
I'm not exactly sure how it came about, aside from that I think one of the store managers volunteers at our location. So we're about 90% volunteer driven at Gigi's Playhouse. So we get quite a few community members who know who we are.
So we were selling cookies, dozens for $5, and all proceeds were being donated to Gigi's Playhouse. We were selling up to 700 dozen. We sold nearly 700 dozen today, so that's amazing. All proceeds will be donated to Gigi's Playhouse. And we were just so excited. We had an amazing crowd out here. We had the first 100 people in line received a $50 gift card to Tips Treats. We had a raffle that was going on. Anyone in line by 8:45 in the morning was entered into the raffle, and it was a grand prize of $250 gift card, a $200 gift card for our second place winner, and then a $100 gift card for our third place winner. And we had all of our winners, a lot of fun stuff as well. We had some fun music going on. We had people dancing. We had people really excited to be here. We also had some trivia going on. We were asking some Tips trivia.
She baked him some warm cookies, and that was the first warm cookie delivery in our company.
People got to win some Kendra Scott prizes. They got to win a Tips t-shirt, a Tips tote bag, just a lot of fun goodies, just lots of fun, feel-good overall event. It was an incredible turnout. We had 100 people in line before 9 in the morning, so that was amazing. It was great to see the community come together for our event and to benefit Gigi's Playhouse.
We try to be out and about in the community. One of our missions is to bring awareness about Down syndrome to the community. Opened in 2015. And we're now on our third space because we keep growing and finding more and more families who need our services. I am a huge fan of Tips Treats. I wish I had more time to bake myself, so if you can't do it though, Tips Treats are the best, and especially when they get served with their cold milk. Say you love their cookies?
I love cookies!
So we started Gigi's because of my daughter Sadie. When she was born, we did not know she was going to have Down syndrome, and we were looking for resources and just wanting something that was not only for her, but for our family and for me as a mom as well. So we found them just online and researched and really appreciated that they believed in all individuals, not just the cute little babies, but adults, and wanted to provide them amazing opportunities, and we just felt it was what we were called to do. All of our programs are free, so we don't charge anything for our families, so anything people can do to help us is amazing.
I love Gigi's. I love Tips Treats.
What's your favorite type of cookie?
Chocolate chip.
We were expecting over 200 to 300 people. Normally for our grand opening events, we have 100 to 250 people for sure coming, and we surpassed that today. So it was incredible to see the community come together once again and just enjoy this event. It was great, and we're really excited to be part of this community.
Did you know that ever since the Stafford Center opened, the Fort Bend Symphony Orchestra has performed its Deck the Halls holiday concert each year? That's quite a record. And this year continued the streak.
This is is our Deck the Halls event, which is our annual holiday concert that features the Fort Bend Symphony Orchestra Chorus and the orchestra. This year we also have a soloist from the Houston Music Teachers Association concerto competition winner on the docket as well.
I got involved by this by entering MATA competition, and I won the junior division, and I got to play with the Fort Bend Orchestra. It was great. I loved it, and it gave me a new opportunity, and I think today was great.
This is our 32nd season, and we have been at the Stafford Center since it opened. This is my favorite concert of the year because one, I love Christmas music, and two, it really gives the opportunity for the chorus to sing some full-throated, wonderful works with the orchestra, and it just sounds amazing. Well, it is one of the orchestra's favorite events as well. They look forward to it every year. And we play some standard literature every year. We play Sleigh Ride every year because we don't want any letters. But we circle and cycle through a lot of the great holiday works of literature in the orchestral canon. So it's great for the orchestra as well. My favorite song, they're actually on this concert. It's the 3 holiday songs from Home Alone by John Williams. They're gorgeous and I love them. The orchestration is amazing and the chorus sounds fantastic during them. So they are on this concert. This is our most popular concert every year. We have gone from selling out to 700 people attending each year. The community really comes out in force. We're really kind of the way they kick off their holiday season.
Concert creation next.
In Stafford, diversity is not just a number, it's who we are.
When you are here, you become part of the story.
You can sleep well knowing we're always on the job and looking out for you.
It's a great place for growth and opportunity.
Tradition starts here.
We teach your children and we stick around for your grandchildren.
We are one. We are Stafford.
This is the city of Stafford, and we are one.
Over 38 million people have diabetes today. That's almost 12% of the people in America. Education about this chronic disease can't start too early, as proven by a recent event at SMSD.
So today is World Diabetes Day, and here at Stafford ECC, we definitely wanted to support this awareness campaign because myself, as an adult living with diabetes, is very special to my heart. And then we have one of our very own young students that's actually in pre-K, Corey Thomas, that is battling with that disease as well, and we're very close to she and the family. And so this was a wonderful opportunity to support her while raising awareness with the campus as a whole, and talking to the kids about the importance of maintaining a healthy body and healthy lifestyle. And so to commemorate the day, we participated in duct tape the principal to the wall day. And so it was a fun experience. The kids brought in $1 to get a piece of tape to tape me to the wall. And the proceeds will go to our PTO, and who will in turn make a donation to one of the local diabetes foundations. So I thoroughly enjoyed being able to participate in that way, and again, just bringing awareness to how we need to live healthy lives.
I am a type 1 diabetic mom. So what that means is my daughter, who is Corey Thomas, she's a student at the Early Childhood Center. She's 3 years old in pre-K 3, and today is World Diabetes Day. So in support of Corey, Miss Hines, we were able to duct tape her to the wall. So Corey was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when she was 1 year old, and she was just at the daycare. So we've been living with diabetes for 2 years now. So this celebration was everything for Corey. Anybody that lives with type 1 diabetes, they are unable to produce insulin on their own. So Corey takes insulin every day. Anytime she eats, we're counting her carbs, we're checking her blood sugar to make sure she's where she needs to be. And here at the ECC, her teachers, the staff, the nurse, everybody supports her with her diabetes. So being here on World Diabetes Day definitely made our day.
SMSD's band program held their annual Christmas concert at the Stafford Center recently, and we're all used to seeing the red curtains open and enjoying the music. But we started wondering, what exactly happens behind that curtain? You may have attended the SMSD band's Christmas concert or watched it on SME TV or YouTube, but we thought you might appreciate a look behind the scenes.
There are 6 bands, we have 6 bands, and that's, you want to count marching band, it's 7. Because, you have the 3 concert bands in junior high, 3 concert bands here at high school, and then when you put them all together at high school, it's a marching band. Well, in high school right now, we have 200 kids in the high school. In junior high, and I had the numbers last night, you're going to make me laugh, but I know total program we're almost at 500 this year. Usually we're about 515 to 520. We'll be back next year to that size. We're still feeling the COVID years to where our 6th grade class wasn't as big, and they're now, coming up 8th grade and freshmen. But after that, we're starting about 120 students every year in 6th grade.
Okay, that's 6 bands playing 3 songs each. How much prep time was involved in this concert?
Junior high bands, they started back in October. Early October, so they've had a little bit longer. High school bands, we had 3.5, 4 weeks to practice because as soon as marching season was over, we had auditions, and then we had to split the 3 bands, and then we started. So I believe it was 3 weeks. We had 3 weeks with our music.
It's been a challenging year for SMSD budget-wise. Is there anything folks can do to help?
Well, it's support. When each program asks, we need people to come out and help and do fundraisers. We just need people to come and help when we need help. SMSD community, has always stepped up when we need them, and out of anything, we need them more now. you know, all, not just band, but every organization. When we ask for parent volunteers, we really need parent volunteers, because that's the key to, you know, the success here at Stafford.
The C goes on the red ones like this. The really long ones are the ones that say Stafford Center. You put them on. And then they kind of fit like a puzzle. And if they don't look like that, you did them wrong.
Happy holidays to everybody, you know. Wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and, you know, we're going to keep trucking through the years. Budget cuts or not, you know, we're going to keep going. And I think that's the biggest thing here at Stafford. No matter what happens, we pull together, and we're going to get through it.
For Spartan Spotlight, this is Randall Williams. Artistic assessment next.
You can try, but you won't find another city like Stafford, Texas.
Serving our community just like you like it.
Taking care of you and your home since 1945.
We believe in STEM to learn and STEM to earn.
We're heading into college certified and career ready.
As a former student of Stafford, I take pride in keeping our classrooms safe.
We are Stafford, we are one.
HCC students continue to go out into the world and, in some instances, literally produce results. And Roby Nathaniel brings us one such success story with this tale of a filmmaking student who put down his diploma and grabbed a camera.
I'm a filmmaker from Houston, Texas. I'm a product of HCC. I took many classes from editing to directing to product management that I'm able to apply toward the films that I'm working on right now.
I'm a mess right now, ma'am. Oh, just call me Mama Marie. Okay, Mama Marie.
So far, I've been able to work on a movie called Red Flag starring Choco. I've worked on a movie called Berlin 46. I've worked on my last two current films, Twisted Justice and Temp. Worked on Bordersville, that's a show that we worked on. Worked on a lot of projects in Houston. So far, a lot of the films I've worked on or shot has been in, of course, Houston, Texas, Puerto Rico, Galveston, Conroe, Tomball, and Stafford. It's beautiful. The landscape and the people, just the exteriors, like everywhere you go, it's like a movie. It's like an image, like a portrait. You can shoot anywhere in Stafford, and its production value, I love it. I will continue to shoot there.
How is she still here? She's still here?
I'm able to become a full-time filmmaker just studying and listening to Deion Taylor. I love Jordan Peele, Quentin Tarantino, Spike Lee, Tyler Perry. And there's a lot of people that I learned from that I actually work with, like Shannon, this guy named Henry. I've worked with Hype. Like, these people has inspired me to become a better filmmaker. How many projects have I worked on? 20, around probably 20 to 30, such as Bruised, Induced, H-Town. That's including writing, directing, producing, acting in some of them, DPing, producing. Like, it's wide open.
Real quick, before I go, the other prosecutors, they don't want this to go any further than it has to.
Judge, look, no disrespect, but I'm not letting up unless my client gets what she deserves.
No excuses. Go make a movie. Take all the information that the teachers are giving you, that you're learning from school, and apply it. Go on set, grab a phone, film a movie. It doesn't matter if you got the money, you don't have the money, you just write the story and do the best that you can do. Watch it, learn from it, make your mistakes early, and just keep going. No excuses.
Nice house.
Yeah, this is the kind of layout you like, then sure.
Faculty art shows happen regularly at HCC, but we rarely get to talk to the show's attendees. That changed with a recent reception held at the show's close. Earlier this year, we told you about Secret Gardens, an exhibition by HCC art professor Amy Beth Wright. Later in the year, a reception was held for Miss Wright, during which we finally got to ask people their impressions of the art. For instance, this is what the artist had to say about the large piece dominating one end of the gallery.
So at the time I was looking at these bleached grasses in a field and thinking about how at the end of the summer, you know, they're just, fading away and falling apart and deconstructing, but then once the seeds get planted again, it grows back together. So this sort of life cycle. And it started growing, and this painting was half the size, and then it started growing some more, and then it took over an entire window. But I also create with a particular person in mind, and this one was for my brother and my sister-in-law, who have been, I don't know, I feel like I owe everything the past couple of years to them. They've been such a huge support, so feeling like I'm being pieced back together too after being ripped apart a little bit.
And this was the response.
So the art piece, honestly, at first, it was like a lot going on, and I was confused at first, but then once you really decipher each part of it, you can see that there's sunglasses and there's different tones of colors going on throughout. When you start it off in the top, it's almost like a black bluish, which resembles the sky and like birds flying. And then you see sunglasses, which obviously represent the sun and like the little sunset area that goes through it. And then more down, it's like the sand, blue colors, the waves, and obviously green for grass. But the area that she provided over there, it was honestly a really fun thing, because me and my friend Zoe, we were just sitting over there, knees bent, and just enjoying it as an actual sunset, and just seeing it as something simple and pretty, honestly relaxing. So I really appreciated the work that she made and how it just created like a serenity for us.
Yeah, so my first impressions, I would say, is that it's mostly about trauma, past trauma. Maybe it's about mental cobwebs that are made literal through the art.
Well, the first thing, I didn't notice at first, but the first thing I saw was kind of a rainbow. But upon further observation, I could see that it's a sunset or some sort of landscape scene, which I think is beautiful. But the thing that really catches my eye is the variety of materials the artists used. And to me, like, some of it just reminds me of like my childhood or a girl's childhood, and I really do think that the artist is trying to make peace with childhood trauma, I feel like, and that really resonates with me. So I do appreciate this piece. I think it's quite beautiful.
For HCC Beat, this is Randall Williams. That's a wrap on our news for this week. Thank you for joining us. For everyone here at Stafford Weekly News, I'm Randall Williams. May all your news be good news. This program was produced on the Stafford campus of Houston Community College.